Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. If you are new to the channel, please think about liking and subscribing and hitting that notification bell for all future updates. So, in the last 12 hours, we have seen quite a lot happen in the YouTube community, in the Twitterverse, and also in life in general. We've had people on YouTube wishing acts of violence on other people just because they're speaking opinions, and we've also had some other people come out on Twitter regarding Marsha Mark and also DC Douglas for racism and sexual harassment. But we're going to start with DC Douglas, who is a fellow voice... No, I'm not a voice actor, but he is a voice actor who is a friend, or was a friend, of Vic Mignogna, if that's how you say his name right. We've had one person come out, Nathan Patrick Carter. I just popped that on the screen here. And they've said, now that we've managed to kick Vic, we need to do something about DC Douglas. An African-American friend of mine asked him for an autograph once, and he said he doesn't sign for N-words. And my friend isn't the only one he said this to. Obviously, DC Douglas, he actually spoke back to him, I think it was literally within minutes. I'm sorry my Trump cartoons hurt your feelings. Blame your parents for raising you without any critical thinking. Bye-bye. And obviously he's put down Nathan Patrick Carter's Twitter bio, I apologise for my straight white maleness. But with all this, it's... Right, this Nathan guy, he's accused DC Douglas of being this, of being a racist. But we've also got then DC Douglas going back with that, which I'm not too sure if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. But obviously, you know, so this Nathan Patrick Carter, he joined in July of 2018. He hasn't got any followers and he hasn't got any followings. And all he has done is the ones towards DC Douglas. That is all. And it seems to have been, so a quick look going through all of them. Yeah, see, this is the problem with Twitter when things come through. He has got a lot of hate on his, obviously on his timeline. However, when someone is accused, like Vic was, you know, people should be looked into and people should be investigated. As Funimation said, they investigated Vic, which we all know for a fact hasn't happened. That's just them saving face and saying, this is what we've done. Lawyers, how can we get this and how politically sound can we be? Well, you can always say that we've investigated him and put that out with the PR people. They could put that out on Twitter and it'll be fine, which is what they've done. So, with this one now, obviously with DC Douglas saying, you know, going back to him, he's not saying he never done it, you know, he's not saying I haven't said anything of the such, he's not defending himself for that, he's just come straight out and said, blame your parents. With that, when people come back with when people are being accused of something, and they come back with something rhetorically different, then something is rotten in Denmark. Something is going on there. But again, we don't know what's going to happen. I will be putting things forward to Funimation and to a few other places, just to see if we can get some questions. So, we're going to move on now. We're going to move on to another Marsha Mark topic. So, on my last video I done regarding Vic and Jamie, I had a few comments saying that other people have come out and they've accused Marsha Mark and obviously the DC Douglas thing as well. But this one here we have Kamehameha or Kamehameha. Ghost Shell Zen speaks the truth. I also was groped by Marsha Mark 5 years ago. She is a dangerous predator and she must be exposed. #KickJamie. With her, or with him, whichever one this is, if you actually click into the profile was actually created in February of this year. So with that there, I think this is, and it's only shown the one tweet. That's the only tweet they got. So this could just be fellow trolls. They could just be going on and just saying, well, yeah, we'll try and get her now. We don't know what's happening. It's, when things like this do happen, it is kind of sad. Actually, it's very sad when this happens. Because you don't know who to believe. This is the problem with when Jamie Marsh came out and said, I like to name and shame him publicly. This is what I was talking about. People will just go online and say shit, and you don't know whether or not to believe them. This is the problem. You know, I did say yesterday myself with Goshal Zen. I said, where is it? I'll read my own messages I sent to her. Where is it? We're just going to go through to them now. Right. We're all with you on this. It's disgusting to see that Funimation are keeping Marsha Mark employed and still paying her, as you were a minor at that time. Jamie Marchi should be classed as a paedophile. And as she tweeted herself, she'd rather name and shame people instead of taking the correct route and pressing charges. So I say let's name and shame her on all social media platforms. They done the same with Vic. Vic was only suspected and he was only hearsay at that time, but they got rid of him. Same rule applies here. This is what's going on. With everything that is happening in this world, each person, you know, Vic was accused and he was let go straight away. He lost obviously he's lost his job, he's lost his career, because his career won't come back from this. It never does in this kind of movement. And Jamie Marsh, she's been accused twice now herself. Fair enough, no one actually knows the extent of these, if they are real or not, but they should have the same course of action as Vic did. Even if Funimation suspend her just to show people that they are taking everyone's account in order. This is what they need to do. But with Vic, I think because it came from inside the studio, that's why they got rid of him. But because these people are just, to them, outsiders, they don't care. These are just people on Twitter, we don't care about them. These are the fans, well, if they are fans of anime. You know, these are the ones who buy your product. These are the ones who go to cons to see your product. These are the ones who go to see your voice actors to make their money by signing autographs, taking pictures, whatever they do. They are your clients, basically. You're the one who are making things for them. It's the way this has gone. It's social justice warriors have gone crazy now. This will move on to my next thing in a moment regarding social justice warriors, and it regards Geeks and Gamers and that Star Wars girl. Right, I'm going to move on to that Star Wars girl. Right. She done a video yesterday regarding her opinion on Miss Marvel and Alita. And obviously her video is really good. I love Star Wars girls, videos. And in the comment section, you have someone going by the name The Rocky Rayner Show. I wish there was a World Star hip-hop video where Brie shows up to your studio in a Captain Marvel costume and beats that ass down and yells out Wu-Tang. And then leave you keeping on talking smack, making videos about someone who I'd put money on whipping your ass. Lol. Right, this person is condoning violence on another person just because of her opinion. This is what's wrong with social justice warriors now. Social justice warriors, they want to beat you up. They want to condone violence. They want to see you hurt if you don't agree with what they're thinking. Geeks and Gamers has got it at the moment, Jeremy. Because he hates The Last Jedi, I hate it as well. And he's putting his opinion out there. The amount of abuse this guy is getting is unheard of. Just because he's put his opinion out in the world and out on YouTube and on Twitter, people are saying, "Oh, look at you! You're a man, baby. You're crying. You're this. You should die. Do this." What the fuck is wrong with people? These social justice warriors. You're trying to take over the world, but you're only going to hurt yourself. You are acting like fucking 6-year-olds. You don't like it, I'm going to tell on you. I don't like what you said, I'm going to get you fired. It's mind-blowing how fucked up social justice warriors are. Brie Larson, don't get me wrong, I loved her in Scott Pilgrim, and I also loved her in Free Fire. Now, she's gone and fucking ruined herself by saying, I don't like what white males think. I don't want white males to see my movie. It's like, what is going on with the world? It's completely mind-blowing to me. I really don't seem to understand why all of a sudden these SJWs have come out. They're like Jehovah's Witnesses. You know know about them, but when you see them, they're always in groups. They don't speak to anyone else. And it wouldn't surprise me. This is my opinion. Okay? So I'll probably get attacked for my opinion. But social justice warriors are exactly the same as those Jehovah's Witnesses. They're probably a bunch of paedophiles themselves. And, they like touching young kids. That's my opinion. Am I going to get attacked for that? I don't know. Most likely. However, when you just put your opinion out about a movie and you get attacked for it, what the fuck, man? This fucking world, I really don't know what to think of it. This world, man, it's just gone insane. No one can have an opinion anymore. You said this about me, I'm going to get you fired. You've done this, I'm going to tell on you. It's like, what is wrong with you? I just don't understand these people, man. There's something about them, and I just don't know what else to say about them. I fucking hate them. They should all just fucking go in a ditch and just slowly drift away. They're ruining society. They want white people, for some unknown reason, to vanish. And these are white people saying it. It's when, a couple of years ago when all the feminism and all the feminists started coming out. And you see it now when a lot of women, they don't want to be associated with feminism or feminists because that is a toxic community. Social justice warriors, they are a toxic community. When someone has a difference of opinion, that's great. You can have a conversation or a chat with them. You can discuss each other's opinions. Not go out and say, I wish someone would beat you up. Go and die. You're wrong. I'm going to get you fired because you said this. That is, again, it's going back to when people used to call the social justice warriors the snowflake generation. They are. You can't hurt me. I'm a beautiful little snowflake. No, you're a person who is acting like a child still. When they say to people, to adults who like video games, who like comic book movies, who collect action figures or whatever. Bill Mayer said it as well. You're a 12-year-old stuck in a man's body. To me, he is just an arsehole, and he thinks he's just saying, yes, I'll say this to get more views. However, all these people, right, I'm blabbering on now, I'm going to finish this video in a moment. What I am saying is our social justice warriors. They need to get a grip. They need to shut the fuck up. Just get on with their life. If people have a difference of opinion to you, that's great. Commend them for it. You can discuss your opinion. Who knows? They may be able to come around to your thinking. But, it's a big but, you do not fucking have a go at them for it. This is what's wrong with the fucking world. If you are new here, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.